Hey guys, it is Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024, and I'm back with some free VST plugins to help you with your musical adventures and endeavors. All right, guys, we're in the last month of the year, December 2024. So for this month, the theme is just going to be focusing and showcasing the new plugins that were released this year, new free plugins that were released this year, 100% free, not free for a limited time, not free if you purchase something this month, just 100% free. The most you have to probably do is sign up with your email or something like that. Some of them are just worry-free, just download, install, that's it. But 100% free. So these are gonna be some of the ones that came out this year. Maybe there might be one or two where it was like a major update this year, but something that was released free this year or became free this year, that's what the theme of the month is. So let's jump right into it. The free VST plugins for today are as follows. We got 3 today, and that's gonna be it. So first up, we have Blodio, which is a saturation plugin. So this one is pretty straightforward. Like I said, this was released this year. It is Mac and PC compatible. The interface is resizable, and they give you a pretty decent amount of options and controls, so you can really fine tune and get a lot out of this plugin as far as shaping your sound with saturation. So as it says here, it's going to give you tape saturation flavor. Broadly consists of 4 sections. So they have a studio, cinematic, vintage, and lo-fi, each offering a distinct flavor that may suit your sonics. So there's a low pass section here, which is going to apply a high pass filter to kind of smooth off some of the highs. I guess that's what kind of helps give the lo-fi vibe. Then there's wow, that's going to introduce wow and flutter. You guys should know what that is. They have digitize, which is going to make it sound a little more digital. I think it's just going to make it sound a little grittier, a little bit more harsh. Then they have a soft clipper that's going to add some gentle saturation and compression to kind of tame some of those transient peaks and add subtle harmonic distortion. Hot in is going to basically simulate some hotter distortion, like you're pushing the circuitry. And darken is going to add some warmth, so more of a tube style sound. So that's pretty much it for Blodio from what is this? Integradio? Integradio is the name of the developer. Next up, we have 6-track. I talked about this earlier in the year, probably like in the summer, so I'm not going to go too much about it too much into it. But basically, it is a synth from the developer Full Bucket Music. I talk about these guys all the time. They're constantly making new plugins, so interface is resizable. We got VST2, VST3, clap, and AAX support. Like I said, Mac and Windows. These plugins are usually pretty light on the CPU, the way they design and code them. So you shouldn't have too much of a problem. This one comes with about 63 presets. There's a lot of options here to tweak. You have oscillators, filters, all that good stuff. Typical synth stuff. You guys can check it out. Link is in the description. Next up and last for today, we have A-Tone from Analog Obsession. So this one is a channel strip plugin, as Analog Obsession always does. PC and Mac compatible. Resizable interface. So we see here, starting from left to right, we have the input and filter section, then we have an EQ, we have a compressor, and then we have that output gain right here. You click on the Analog Obsession badge right here, and that will introduce oversampling. Does it say how much oversampling? It doesn't say, but it should be introducing oversampling like all of their plugins. So in the first section here, if you push the input, it's gonna cause some kind of extra drive saturation going into the EQ, they say. You're gonna be driving the EQ circuit. Like I said, there is a high pass, low pass filter here at the beginning. The high pass goes from 20 Hertz to 600 Hertz, and the low pass goes from 20K all the way down to 500 Hertz, which is kind of weird. It's a weird crossover section. Also, next thing to note is with the compressor section, we got one knob that has a mount. That knob is pretty much, it's doing actually 3 jobs. So it's controlling ratio, threshold, and it's also doing gain compensation. And then we have attack and release here. Fast, slow, and in between. And then you have an output knob. So link is in the description. It will take you to this blog page where you can click on the respective download links for these plugins. Check them out. These are some of the ones that came out this year, 2024, as we are wrapping up the year. So also there's a link in the description for a video series that I did called PC Specs and How It Relates to Music Production. So if you're looking for a series that can explain and give you that correlation between your computer and its internal parts and how it works with your DAW to help you work smoothly in music production, whether you're creating music, you're a songwriter, mixing, mastering, sound designing, pitch correcting, just editing, anything in between dealing with music production, sound design, and if you're having any issues with performance, that'll give you some kind of insight on what you need to pay attention to. If you're looking to build or buy a new rig, your first rig, laptop, it'll give you some kind of insight on what all the specs are, how they affect what you're trying to do. So you'll kind of be able to make your purchase more intelligently because you understand what you need for your workload and your workflow. Also, there's a link in the description for a growing playlist for these videos that I do twice a week. So if you're looking for more free VST plugins, 100% free, definitely check out that playlist. There's over 140 videos there bringing you guys more free VST plugins. That's it for the video, guys. I should be back hopefully Thursday, if not Friday, but most likely Thursday. Between Thursday, Friday, Saturday, I'll be back for the second video for the month of December 2024, themed with free plugins that were released in the year 2024. All right, guys, thanks for watching. And as always, you will see me in the next video.